McGregor did. It's really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with him, and he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over. Needs that money. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
Because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values.
There is no question that Joe Rogan openly criticized Floyd Mayweather Jr., directly challenging the accuracy of Mayweather's statement about controlling $42 million spread across 60 different properties. The impressive figures Mayweather often promotes have been disputed many times by reliable sources, who say the financial success he presents to the public appears to be overstated. While the outside image suggests a massive business empire, information now indicates that the wealth he claims may actually rest on shaky ground, supported by claims and commitments that do not fully hold up.
So Floyd is just piecing him up. Boxed up by literally the greatest boxer of all time. Floyd was just boxing him up, which is what he does. So that's what's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him. It doesn't even hurt his record. Also, money. He needs that money. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's not that expensive though, but
he's only 46. But he does this with everything, man. He's got $1 million watches.
I don't think he buys every pair.
You think they give them to him?
Yeah, because then you get a video like that.
Right. That's smart.
And then you get Floyd's Air Force Ones given away for charity. That's a tax write-off. And all sorts of things that goes into
Yeah, you
that.
got a good point. But those $1 million watches, they're not giving you those.
As his career progressed, Floyd Mayweather Jr. gradually shifted from being known as an entertaining fighter to embracing the image of Money Mayweather. During this transition, Joe Rogan pointed out that Floyd appeared to place less emphasis on the excitement of the sport itself and more tension on financial gain, while also often speaking about his rivals in a disrespectful manner.
Floyd went from being like a really exciting pressure fighter and he had a bunch of hand problems to like Money Mayweather, start talking, just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit. And he's like, look at my $1 million watch. Look at my jet. Look at my house. Look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed. Like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes. But when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And so you hate him.
Joe Rogan has also noted that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is often talked about not just for his achievements inside the ring, but even more for the enormous wealth associated with his name. Although he remains one of the most recognizable boxers ever, Rogan has criticized the idea of Mayweather stepping into mixed martial arts, saying plainly that he would struggle badly in that environment. His remarks highlight how even experienced analysts have raised doubts about how well Mayweather's abilities would translate beyond the sport of boxing.
Floyd Mayweather applying for MMA license wants 6 to 8 months to train. He's screwed. First of all, they should give him everything they can get their greasy paws on to get him to fight Conor in an MMA fight.
You'd be screwed.
It's not just getting screwed. Like someone said it should be 1,000 to 1. That's not high enough. It's not high enough. If Conor McGregor was going to fight Floyd Mayweather in MMA, it is as close to 100% as anything ever gets ever. He's probably going to punch Conor in the face a couple of times. It's probably going to suck. But Conor's going to get a hold of him. And then he's going to be like a baby. And if that doesn't happen, he'll kick Floyd's legs out from under him. He'll kick his legs sideways. He'll kick them from the outside. He'll kick them from the inside. He'll stay way the way from any sort of a range where Floyd can punch him. It'll be a completely alien range for Floyd.
In another situation, Joe Rogan spoke about the level of authority Floyd Mayweather Jr. holds by recounting a story claiming that Mayweather once dismissed a referee while a bout was still taking place. Rogan explained that an action like that would only be possible for someone operating at the absolute peak of the sport, where reputation and influence are extremely strong. The incident once again illustrates how the financial power surrounding Floyd has shaped many aspects of his professional life.
The referee said Floyd Mayweather hit him behind the head. So Floyd fired the referee in the middle of the bout. Floyd throws this punch, and he's 100% correct. The punch landed the side of the head. It's a right hook. It's a perfect punch. And the referee was saying, watch the back of the head. He's like, what the are you talking about? And so he kicks the guy out, and they bring in a different referee who finishes the fight. It was insanity.
According to Joe Rogan, the intense drive that defined Floyd Mayweather Jr. can be traced back to his early environment. Rogan explained that both Floyd's father and his uncle were extremely competitive, constantly encouraging him to challenge himself in every situation. That influence helped shape him into the dominant boxer seen during his peak years. At the same time, this same mindset appears to have carried over into the way he now handles business decisions and the pursuit of wealth.
You just look at boxing in terms of like how often do you get hit versus how often do you hit the other guy. He's the best ever. The way him and his uncle and his father talk, I imagine they were always super competitive from the time they were young.
Yeah.
Like he grew up being they're super competitive. They're competitive about talking shit. They're competitive about all kinds of things. So it's like that hive, like growing up with that all the time and the boxing skill.
At one point, Floyd Mayweather Jr. stated that his monthly income reaches around $3 million, even implying that his earnings surpass those of Bill Gates. While remarks like this may sound impressive to supporters, people who understand how boxing purses and pay-per-view revenue actually function recognize that such figures are unlikely to be accurate. Many industry observers have rejected these claims, explaining that the numbers do not realistically align with how the sport's financial structure works.
And Floyd Mayweather says he makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, 300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240. And I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. There's that. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month. So there you go.
Throughout the years, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has repeatedly made it clear that financial success plays a major role in his priorities. He has said that he hopes his children will eventually step into the same line of work and continue building on what he has created. According to Floyd, his biggest goal is to establish lasting wealth that can benefit future generations of his family. However, this outlook has also brought criticism, as some people argue that his focus on earning money appears to outweigh the importance of personal values.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. I told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
Even though Floyd Mayweather Jr. has earned enormous amounts during his career, multiple claims and reports suggest that he still owes payments to certain fighters. One of the most widely discussed accusations involves 50 Cent, who alleged that Floyd took $2 million from him under questionable circumstances while he was serving time in jail. According to 50 Cent, Floyd asked him to manage aspects of his promotional business during that period. He said he put his own money into the venture, but after Floyd was released, he later acted as if he had no involvement or knowledge of the arrangement.
We brought them over. I brought him over while Floyd was, still incarcerated. Yeah. Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail. Right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he going to say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Why I got to ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over 2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, you know, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual, the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him, and he looked in my face saying he tell me to do that.
50 Cent didn't limit his comments to just one incident. He later stated that numerous people close to Floyd Mayweather Jr. reportedly harbor negative feelings toward him. 50 Cent described Floyd as being consumed by money and lacking fundamental principles. He added that Floyd frequently flaunts his wealth and social standing, which, in his view, makes it hard for others to respect him for anything beyond his accomplishments in the ring.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money?
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money is gone. Trust me. Now it's like you call him, he'll be at your, you know, your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Do you think step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
The disputes around Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s finances extend beyond past boxing associates. Logan Paul publicly stated that Floyd has yet to pay him the full amount owed from their exhibition match. Even with the worldwide exposure and the large sums the event generated, Logan claims he hasn't received complete payment. This situation reinforces a recurring pattern of Floyd prioritizing money, sometimes in ways that stir controversy.
Why fight Logan Paul?
Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury?
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds. Big difference.
Oscar de la Hoya has expressed his views as well. He thinks Floyd Mayweather Jr. still needs cash, which is why he keeps fighting from time to time. De la Hoya explained that boxers often go broke because they spend excessively. Considering Floyd's life of luxury, cars, clothing, and private jets, this worry doesn't seem unfounded.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has frequently been in the news for his lavish purchases. He reportedly owns a watch valued at $18 million and says he has hundreds of others, each costing thousands. While these displays draw public attention, they also raise questions about whether such spending is realistic or sustainable over time, even for someone with Floyd's level of wealth.
How much is it?
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. 18 life.
That happy birthday, champ.
That's how we doing.
1 point. That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he say, man.
Money green.
No,
Hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. 101 piece.
One of one.
Money team. Can we see it on him? Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
It's a one of one. I love that.
Joe Rogan was one of the voices pointing out that the bout between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Conor McGregor was primarily about money. Although Floyd had retired, he came back for an exhibition fight that reportedly earned him $100 million. For someone so focused on wealth, this event served as yet another clear example of leveraging fame for financial gain.
Okay, so your new contract, you wanted no extensions. That's one thing.
Yeah,
makes sense.
That's one thing.
Okay, what was one of them? The ability to box?
One of them was the ability to box. They said that wasn't an option. Boxing is dead. It's not possible. This and that.
Now, what does that feel like to you, knowing that Conor McGregor did it and fought Floyd Mayweather and made $100 million?
Yes, gentlemen, let's do this.
A bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Nah. Sneak this that's that shit I don't like.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has always been outspoken about his achievements. He frequently claims that no other boxer in history has matched what he has done. While his self-assurance is clear, his habit of constantly comparing himself to others helps build his brand, but also draws doubt and criticism from observers.
Still waiting. Well, I think I'm separated now. I don't think there's no boxer in history that has accomplished what I've accomplished. Not bragging or boasting, just speaking the truth. I take my hat off to a lot of legendary champions, that paved the way for me to be where I'm at in the sport of boxing. But that was their era, and this is my era. I had a tremendous career. And we got young fighters that's on the rise, that's under our banner. The ultimate goal is to find the next Floyd Mayweather that can break my records.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. faced Logan Paul in a fight motivated by financial gain, yet he later criticized Mike Tyson for facing Jake Paul at an older age. Fans and commentators quickly noticed this contradiction. It highlights how Floyd seeks to control the narrative around money-driven bouts, acceptable when it's him, but questionable when it involves others.
When you watch something like Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, what is your reaction? When you watch him boxing for free, you can have millions and millions and millions of views. But when you're watching Floyd Mayweather, you have to pay. I think WWE is good for Logan, and Jake Paul, easy. At 48, too easy.
Mike Tyson hasn't held back his opinion of Floyd Mayweather Jr. either. He once stated that he dislikes Floyd, explaining that even in retirement, Floyd constantly flaunts his wealth and status. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has approached boxing with a strong business mindset. Yet, some of the methods he has used to amass wealth raise ethical concerns. Instances like unpaid obligations and inflated income claims suggest that, at times, his version of success may prioritize image and perception over honesty and integrity.
Floyd Mayweather is the most successful boxer in history with a 50-0 record and one of the wealthiest athletes of all time with $1 billion in earnings. But I bet you didn't know it all started with a $750,000 bet on himself. Here's the wild story. In 2006, Floyd Mayweather was 10 years into his boxing career and earning over $5 million per fight. At the time, Mayweather was signed to Bob Arum's top-ranked boxing promotion, a partnership which saw Arum get 25% of Mayweather's fight purse. But Mayweather wanted more, and in 2006, he turned down $8 million to fight Antonio Margarita and said he deserved $20 million to fight Oscar De La Hoya. Arum wasn't happy and wouldn't pay up, so Mayweather paid the $750,000 exit fee in his contract to leave Top Rank. Mayweather then went on to promote his own fights, earning a percentage of every ticket, hot dog, and beer sold at the event, and most importantly, all pay-per-views sold. And just 1 year later in 2007, after leaving Top Rank, Mayweather made $25 million for his win against Oscar De La Hoya. Now that's what happens when you bet on yourself.
That wraps up today's video. Make sure to stay tuned for the next one.